And one of the things that the group suggested right away was, let's just do an assessment of what we're currently doing. And also open that up to teachers and say, hey, after on our way.
She was here for practice. She left probably about 5 o'clock, so I don't know if she had to run correction home or what she had to do.
Spreadsheet or whatever.
We got 4, so we can get started. Yeah, he does the. All right, we'll give her a few minutes. We are recording, so be mindful of that, please. Otherwise, we'll just give her a few minutes to get here. All right, let's call this meeting to order. This is the Cleveland Public School regular board meeting in the Media Center, Monday, November 17th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. First item is adoption of the agenda. Any additions or corrections to the agenda?
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
I need a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
Second, any discussion? All right, favor say aye. Aye, opposed? Motion carries. All right, community comment. At each public meeting, we allow community comment. We ask that we limit each speaker to no more than 3 minutes per speaker and no more than 15 minutes per subject topic. Is there any community comment tonight? Okay. Seeing none, we'll move to item 4, consent agenda. I have approval of regular board minutes. We got Monday, October 20th meeting and Monday, November 10th meeting. Approval of bills and payments. Approval of contracts and resignations. So you have a contract for 5th grade long-term sub, Melissa Haas-Marks. Resignation of David Johnson, transportation, and Mike Z, custodian. Non-public parent transportation for Marie Castro. Also included in consent agenda items are donations, a donation to Trunk or Treat from the Cleveland Legion and Hometown Bank, state volleyball and cross country from the Booster Club from the Cleveland Legion, elementary PBIS from the Cleveland Fire Relief, football field camera upgrades from Cleveland Fire Relief, and football field seed from Ag Partners. consent agenda items are in the board packet. Unless there's any comments or questions or reason to pull it out, I would look for a motion to approve consent agenda items that has been closed down.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Okay, Nancy made a motion. Second,
One second.
second, any discussion?
Thank you to the donors for the donations.
Yes. Sounds like the volleyball and cross country got a lot of their stuff paid for, so that's all right, Walker, most everything was covered,
I think so.
so that's
We
pretty cool.
didn't lose a lot of money on that, so.
Yeah. Any other discussion? All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. All right, we got no presentations tonight. Old business, 6.1 operating levy. Didn't have much left to discuss, I don't think. It was just on the agenda in case anybody had any additional comments. We did our canvassing meeting, obviously on the 10th, and approved the results. Maybe thanks to everybody who participated and voted. Obviously it passed. It was 517 to 465 yes to no's. Thanks to all the community members. Some are here. Thank you for supporting and being involved. Thanks to the Vote Yes Committee, the administration. I know we did a lot more meetings this time around, getting the information out. Heard a lot of positive things and excited to be able to.
And the board was really supportive too. You guys were, you had 3 or 4 people at least at every other one of the meetings too, which I thought was nice. That was good. Overall. Thank you.
Got anything on that topic? Discussion, so. Okay. All right, we'll go to new business, 7.1, we have policy changes. A little bit of a list of changes on the agenda, and they are all outlined there for what is changing. With 2 sections, they got just technical updates, so non-substantive changes recommended by MSBA. And so that covers policy 417, policy 507, policy 513, policy 519, 621, 612, 616, and 709. So again, adding some language from state statute that's required, deleting some references to old statute that is no longer applicable, removing outdated language, updating references within policies, again, so non-substantive stuff that does not need actual board approval. It's just reviewed by the board as we move this forward. But I do think for this section, we need a motion to authorize the superintendent to approve the routine technical updates to existing board policies going forward. So again, these ones are ones that the administrative team can change without board approval as long as they have a motion, a resolution on the books, which I think we actually need to do.
You looking for a motion or a resolution?
For, I believe it's a resolution, as it's stated on the agenda there, for section 7.18.
I will make the motion to approve a resolution to allow the superintendent to make the updates as advised by the meeting for our policies.
Okay. I made a motion.
I'll second.
Andy seconded. Any discussion on resolution and then what's included in those policy changes? We did one more section of other substantial changes we'll get to in a minute. All right, we can vote, so it'll be a roll call vote. So Andy?
Aye.
Nancy?
Aye.
Scott? Aye. Brian?
Aye.
Molly?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thanks. Okay, then we have 7.1B, which is substantive updates. These ones are required to be reviewed and approved by the board, but they only require one meeting reading as opposed to some others that require two. But those are for policy 306, 606, 712, 722. 306 inserts Minnesota's Code of Ethics for school administrators and removes NAESP statement of ethics, so just a change there. 606 and part paragraph 5D quotes US Code. 712 changes term surveillance to recordings for MSB's attorney's recommendations and clarifies video recording rules in Article 2A3. And 722 and 2025 legislative update to Minnesota State Statutes 13-103 on data request to Article 6. So red lines are included in the board packet as well, but those are the